Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are taking a closer look at Red Hot from Rolling Quartz. Now, I reacted to this video maybe a week or so ago, so if you want to see just the pure reaction, head over to Jeff Reacts 12 and check that out. But this is going to be the video where I take a closer look at the actual lyrics and talk about what I think the message is. And if I see anything in the video I want to talk about, we'll point that out as well. I do remember this video being pretty funny, though, a little chaotic. So if you haven't seen it already, just again, fair warning, these videos that I do on this channel are not a first reaction. Those are on the main page. These are videos where I take a little more time to react and break down things. Like how they're mostly stoic over there. RM just doing her thing. Love Jaeyoung's voice though. Yeah, there's my girl staring me right in the camera like always. little headbang, little hair whipping. I can totally do it. Shit made me dizzy. I love you, young gun. She's like in a trance. They are so chaotic here. Look at this. Hold on. So you got Youngin like over here in a trance. Then you got and she was also like smacking the cymbals with her hand instead. You had Irie over here just like looking like super crazy with the eyes and the hair moving, and like Hyojung yeah, there's one of the shots that I was talking about with Irie, and then of course Jaeyoung is just over here like, take me. We got a little sign that says "Do that thing." Where was there was a shot where Hyojung was just like tracing patterns on the floor. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time looking for it, but yeah, that is like Arm is a really pretty girl. Like, not that she's trying to be pretty or that she needs to be, but she is. And so this frame right here, which makes her kind of look like Nightmare Fuel a little bit, is a little bit jarring. But here's our youngin in a trance. Just nutcases over here. Okay, lyrically though, you're too hot, a thorn in my side, the flames in your icy gaze stop my breath again. So there's like this element of dangerous attraction apparently going on. Like, I acknowledge that you're too hot, and it's literally a distraction. It is like a hindrance to my life at this point, how hot you are. And the flames, like the desire behind your cold exterior. Like, yeah, I can tell you want me, and I want you too. You keep shaking me up, tying me up with your tongue, which you can take that one of two ways. You can take it as like tying me up with your tongue, like kissing, or speaking, like your words are tying me up. Gently slip into my desperate heart, which again could still, based on the line before, it could still be kissing or words. It's probably words, but you never know. And then the last line of verse 1 is swallow me. So well, there you go. The chorus, shake me up harder, dance into oblivion. I actually mentioned this in the reaction, not that anyone really cares, but my gamer tag, for any gamers out there on PlayStation or who follow Twitch or anything like that, is PDM_Oblivion. And so anytime anything mentions like, you know, fading into oblivion or dancing into oblivion, whatever it might be, anything into or about oblivion, I always chuckle because I always pretend it's about me. So anyway, rough, like swallowing everything, suck in my breath, my insides are burning up. So it's like this push and pull, but this dangerous borderline toxic attraction. not toxic from the sense of like bad for you, although maybe, but more like toxic as in like poisonous. So it's like eating them up, burning them up from inside here. Like my heart is gonna burst into flames, drowning in my own mire. There's a word I don't get to use very often. Mire. Yeah. Shout out to the lyricists. I don't care if it hurts. I want to keep devouring you. So yeah, like it might be painful, and like I might want more that you're not willing to give, but I don't care. I still want this, so I'm gonna keep going for it. And again, I keep looking at this frame right here, like just what does this remind me of? Oh my god, I'm gonna like it's gonna bother me for a while until I can figure out what this reminds me of, like this trance, like almost, it's not a dance, but you know, it's like this waving movement. It reminds me of something I've seen. I don't remember if it's a video game. It probably was, but yeah, it's gonna bother me till I can remember. Or she's smacking the cymbals. I like Hyojung's like playfulness here, like the as she hits like strums there just a little bit, and she's like ha ha. It's like it's almost like she's making the guitar laugh a little bit. Watch again. Yeah, like they're all eating now. She's got a guitar. The youngin's got some chips, which, mind you, the chips always make me laugh when I see this part because, like, they went out of their way to cover up the brand. They just threw some black duct tape on here. They're like, yeah, you can eat the chips. You just can't let anyone know what brand it is because we don't want to be seen as, like, maybe potentially endorsing this brand over any other brand that might pay us later. Actually, it's a Korean censorship type of thing, but still. You want some chips? Okay, before we get back into the chorus, I love that like Youngin just went over there and was like, you want some chips? Here, have a chip. Okay, oh shit, gotta get back to my drumming. And then you got the staff over here, which I didn't even notice the first time in the reaction. Okay, verse 2 was, you're too harsh, the scent spreading all over my body, the poison hidden in those lips. So this is both a kiss and the poisonous words that, you know, like it's the words that this person is telling them is almost like insidious. It's creeping into like their very essence, making them want more that maybe they shouldn't. I'm gonna lose my mind again. You're incredibly hot. All right, well, thank you. No, so yeah, obviously this is about an intense physical attraction. Like we don't have to keep talking about that, but even if I melt, I'll melt in your arms until I reach your cold soul. Oh, like there were those flames of desire that we saw behind the icy gaze. We talked about that in the first verse, but everything else about them is cold. They're not like showing any warmth or affection other than this, you know, this intense, like maybe this kiss or whatever. Like it's almost like this is purely sexual with no like romantic strings attached, and they are catching feelings maybe for this hot person. I'll gently dig in and swallow you. So yeah, maybe they're like, I will win you over. Also, I keep calling her Hyojung. It's Hyunjung. So I apologize for the mispronunciation. And even then, I probably still didn't get it right. Got the hair whips with the punk rock vibe going here. Yeah, let's not strangle ourselves with the guitar strap, shall we? Or shall we not? I'm gonna need you to calm down a little bit on that part, please. But yeah, no, she's having an amazing time just goofing off here. I think she's an introvert. I'm actually I'm on their member page right now. I just want to check. Is, of course, hers is the one that doesn't say. Everyone else is like, oh, this one's a MBTI, like INFJ or whatever. Okay, well, I assume she's an introvert because she's the one who gives, like, she's not cold, but she gives that cold vibe, like, even when you meet her. But she, she's still super sweet and everything. Like, that's not, again, she's not a cold person, but I love to see her goofing off here. Now they're all like worn out. Second win. I swear, Aram looks like a possessed demon in this a little bit. So the chorus was the same. I'm not gonna read over it, but the refrain is just gonna be like devour you, devour you, devour you. And I think that's where we're at right now because we're getting a scene where they're just eating. Yeah, it's like super hot, spicy. Pretty sure they're eating tteokbokki, if I remember right. Little toy guitar. All right, now we're all rushing to the bathroom, and my girl goes first. She's brought her own toilet paper and everything. And then we've got since 2020. They debuted in 2020, so that's a nice little Easter egg here. Iris, Yoonjun, Jaeyoung, Aram, they're all like begging to get in the bathroom. She lost the toilet paper, and now it's like DEFCON 1, like emergency, red alert, baby. Oh no! And then she poops herself right there outside the bathroom with a little plushy emoji poop. This video is so chaotic. Like, just, I find it hilarious. I understand there was actually someone who mentioned this in the comments of the reaction, that, a couple of people that they had seen reactions from were kind of off-put by this kind of stuff, and they wondered, like, would the Korean audience as a whole be turned off by this sort of thing? And, I don't know. I think it can alienate some people and then bring in others. People who are into this punk rock vibe and this cheekiness, this chaoticness, and true fans of the group aren't going to leave just because of this, right? Like, even if this is not their thing, even if they find this cringe or disgusting, whatever, they know from everything else Rolling Quartz has done that this isn't their typical thing, so a true fan that's already a diadem isn't going to go anywhere from this one video. Meanwhile, this kind of video could pull in brand new fans, people who are fans of groups like Green Day and stuff like that might enjoy something like this. So I think it's fun to explore and have fun. And I don't think the overall trade-off, I think for what little risk there is that you could call it a risk, I think the reward is worth it. Now she's not just moving, she's throwing up too. She is suffering the most back there. Everyone else is relatively fine, just passing out. And Irie's just going crazy. And our, like, I told you, she looked like a little possessed gremlin. Like, I should have said not a possessed demon. She's like a gremlin in like all of these shots. And yeah, I just find it hilarious. Supported by Diadem all around the world. Hell yeah. All right, guys, that was Red Hot from Rolling Quartz, and I love the whole scene where like they compared this really hot, spicy attraction to this person as something that you want in the moment, but that isn't good for you. Like they ate the really spicy food, and tteokbokki isn't bad for you, but in this case, it didn't agree with them, right? So they ate the hot stuff. They were enjoying it. They're like, "Oh, it's spicy. I love it." And they're like, "Oh no, I gotta get to the bathroom." And then they start taking off. It's like the American equivalent of hitting up the Taco Bell. Like you got the issues going on afterwards, but man, it went down great. I personally don't have those issues with Taco Bell, but a lot of people, it's such a common thing that it just becomes a meme here in America if you're watching from overseas. Um, yeah, the well, I was gonna read more lyrics, but there's nothing else other than the chorus and post chorus, and the post chorus just says the word again. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18, 27, 36 times. Yeah. I think they meant it again and again and again and again and again. Like they're just gonna keep coming back for more, even if it does hurt. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I thought this was a hilarious video with actually I wouldn't say a poignant message by any means, but it's certainly a message that some people can relate to. But let me know what you guys thought of the video and the song itself. Obviously, please support the girls from Rolling Quartz, sub to their socials. And then also, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications. And then if you want to get a request done here or on the main page, you can do that one of two ways. You can subscribe to Patreon at the gray tier or higher. Shout out to all the gray tier and above subscribers over there. Thank you guys all so much for your support. Gray tier and above over there get access to all the content, not just the free stuff, and they also get guaranteed monthly requests. The other way to get a request done, if you're not interested in Patreon for whatever reason, is check the description below. There's a link to PayPal and instructions on how to use it. So feel free to take a look, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Take care, everyone.